What if I told you that the most ancient sound in the world could change your life? Oh, just two letters, yet said to be the vibration that created the universe, the breath of Shiva, and the key to inner peace. Have you ever wondered where Om really comes from? Why is Om so deeply woven into the very identity of Lord Shiva and not with Lord Brahma or Lord Vishnu? Or is that just a myth? Why do sages, seekers, and mystics all revere this single syllable? Have you ever felt goosebumps while chanting Om? Today, we journey through the myth, the mystery, and the might to discover the true power of Om. And by the end, you'll see what is the right way to practice Om chanting. So let's begin with the origin of Om. Picture this. Before creation, there was only infinite silence, Shunya, the cosmic void. From that profound stillness emerged the first vibration, Om, like the first ripple on a perfectly still lake, or the spark that ignited the cosmic fire. What's fascinating is that modern cosmology describes the Big Bang as the first sound of creation, a massive vibration that birthed space, time, and matter. Ancient rishis intuited the same truth thousands of years ago, calling Om the Shabd Brahman, the sound essence of ultimate reality. The Mandukya Upanishad, one of the oldest spiritual texts, tells us that Om is everything, all that was, all that is, and all that will be. The word Om consists of three syllables, that is A, O, M. What does these individual syllables of Om mean? Let's explore them one by one. The A stands for Brahma, the created, and your waking state, the word you see and touch. The O is Vishnu, the sustainer and your dream state, the word of your thoughts and feelings. The M is Shiva, the transformer, and your deep sleep, the place of pure being, beyond words and images. Most people grow up knowing Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu, and Lord Shiva simply as gods in mythology. But the Upanishads and yogic teachings invite us to look deeper. On the surface, which is the popular belief, they are gods with forms, stories, and temples, easy for the human mind to connect with. On the inner level, which is the scriptural teaching, they are archetypes, symbols of processes happening inside you every single day. Creation, sustenance, and solution of your experiences. So, when people chant Om, they aren't just calling on the three gods, they are aligning themselves with these cosmic rhythms inside their own consciousness. But here's the fascinating part. Beyond the three states of waking, dreaming, and deep sleep, our sages spoke of a fourth state, one that most people never recognize. This is Turiya, the witness. It is not something we reach or create, it's always there. When you are awake, it watches your waking thoughts. In dreams, it quietly knows the dream unfolding. In deep sleep, it remains present even though the mind is blank. But here's the question. If this is the case, then why do scriptures speak of reaching Turiya? Because most of us are identified with the changing states, waking, dreaming, sleeping, and overlook the silence present behind them. We think, I am my thoughts. We think, I am my dream. We think, I was unconscious in deep sleep. But the sages point out, look closer. there is a part of you that was silently aware even then. So, reaching Turiya doesn't mean creating it, it means recognizing it. So, now the question arises, how do we recognize it? It happens through multiple practices which we have been observing. For example, first one is meditation. That is, by observing thoughts, you realize you're not the thoughts but the observer. Second, self-inquiry. Questioning who am I? Questions peel away layers of identity until only awareness remains. Third one, which we are mostly discussing today, that is chanting Om. Each syllable dissolves. O, and then silence, pointing you back to the witness of sound. This is where Shiva, as the Mahayogi, comes in, his role in dissolution, but not just of the cosmos, also of your identification with mind or body. He clears the noise so the Turiya, which is always present, shines unobstructed. And this is the reason why Lord Shiva is associated with Om and not Lord Brahma or Lord Vishnu. Shiva is also linked to Om through sounds itself. In yogic tradition, the universe is said to have begun with vibration, with Nad, the cosmic sound. When Shiva dances as Nataraj, his drum, the Dangru, produces the first vibration that becomes Om. So, Shiva isn't just connected to Om, he's the one who sets it in motion. Now, here's the real question. Why have sages, seekers, and mystics across ages revered this single syllable so much? It is because Om isn't just a sound, it's a living bridge to that Shiva-like awareness within. When priests chant Om in temples, they're not just calling Shiva from somewhere far away. They are awakening the same silence, the same witness consciousness within themselves. That's also why the sacred symbol Om is found in every Shiva temple. Look closely at it. The large lower curve is your waking state. The middle curve is your dream state. And the smaller curve is deep sleep. Above them, the crescent represents Maya, the veil of illusion that hides your true self. And above Maya, the dot, the Bindu, symbolizes pure consciousness, the divine spark within you. So, when you gaze upon Om, you're not just seeing a symbol, you're looking at a map of your own consciousness, a reminder of the journey from sound into silence, from illusion into truth. So, how can we begin this practice? First, find a quiet place. Sit comfortably with your spine taut. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Chant for a few heartbeats, feeling it in your chest. Then O, letting it vibrate in your throat. Then feeling the sound in your head. Rest in the silence that follows. Repeat this 3 times or as many times as it feels right. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about sincerity. You can chant it alone or with others. Both are extremely powerful. Alone, you deepen your personal connection to the divine. In a group, the energy multiplies, creating a field of peace that can be felt by all. And remember, when you chant Om, you're not repeating a syllable. You're participating in the ongoing creation of the universe. You're not just making a sound, you're becoming the sound that you already are. But why this specific combination works? Because when you chant Om in the certain way, you are literally harmonizing all 3 states of your consciousness. Your body through that is the waking, your emotions and energy through Om, that is dreaming, your mind and spirit through Ma, that is deep sleep. And when you rest in the silence afterward, you're touching Turiya, the witness awareness that's always been there, watching it all. This is why Om isn't just a sound, it's a complete practice that aligns every layer of who you are with the fundamental rhythms of existence. So, here's your invitation. Try chanting Om for 5 minutes each morning for the next 7 days. Notice how you feel inside and out. The question isn't whether Om works. Countless souls have found peace and transformation through the sacred sound. The real question is, are you ready to stop just saying Om and start being Om? If you want to watch more such content, watch my video on Namaste to discover how this simple gesture bridges the sacred and the everyday. The link is in the description below. Thank you.